lot of changes during production from this script that we have online. I counted 37 pretty significant changes. A couple to point out include the meet cutes. Both of the meet cutes between Eli and Patrick and Iris and Josh are completely different in the screenplay than they are in the film. Iris and Josh meet at a coffee shop in the screenplay, and then, of course, the grocery store at the film, where he drops all the oranges, and in the screenplay, it's beans going everywhere. And Eli and Patrick, they meet at a bookstore in the script, and in the film, they meet at a costume party where, remember, Eli's dressed like an alligator. And the big hook at the end of the opener is different in the screenplay than it is in the film. It goes like this in the screenplay. Iris in voiceover, she says, "If you're lucky, you'll experience this once in your lifetime. For me, it's happened twice. The first was the day I met Josh. And the second was," and they cut to black, and she says, "the day he killed me." But in the film, it says, "the day I killed him," or "the day I killed Josh." So that's a complete flip, and they mean two totally different things. And that's a major difference in the screenplay to the film. There are a lot of other ones too, like they changed the money from $3 million to $12 million. Upon further review, maybe it'd take a little more cash to off somebody and go through all this trouble. There's some really good dialogue in the screenplay. We'll look at page 83, 84. This is the scene at the table where we get to see the character's potential growth. For Iris, she's grown as a character because now she's going to stand up for herself. Even though she's programmed to love Josh and she'll never stop loving him, she's able to see him for who he is and what he is. At the same time, Josh gives us his lines, and it reinforces that he hasn't grown at all. He's still the same toxic bro. But here it is and what it looks like on the screen.
No! You don't get to do that! You don't get to sit there and judge me. You have no fucking clue what it is like out there. The world, everything, it's just a big fucking game, and I'm sorry, but it is rigged against people like me. I'm a good guy. I'm decent. What do I have to show for it? A cramped one-bedroom apartment and a robot girlfriend. I don't even own you, for Christ's sakes. You're a fucking rental. You know me, Iris. You know me better than anyone. And you know that I deserve so much more than this.
You're right. I do know you. I know everything about you. I know you take almond milk in your coffee. I know you like your bed sheets untucked. I know your favorite hobbies are bar trivia, video games, and prattling on endlessly about everything the universe owes you. I know that you always need to be in control. And I know that you think that having a few $1 million will disguise the fact that you are just a sad, bitter, weak human being.
And let's check out his voice as a writer. There are so many lines in the screenplay that are interesting, funny, emotional, provoking this emotion from us, the reader. On page 3, he's describing what the house looks like when they drive up to it. It says, massive 2-story lake house, modernist design, all straight lines and sharp edges of glass, rock, and wood. Frank Lloyd Wright on coke. On page 24, when Sergei dies, it says, after a few more futile attempts to unstab his neck, Sergei finally gives up. And we'll look at the final scene of the screenplay to see some beautiful writing. And this isn't out of character. It's like this throughout the screenplay. The driver of the other car is currently in the middle of ranting about something. He's too engrossed in his story to notice as Iris drives alongside them. The blonde Iris turns, notices our Iris, so this is including us again, who holds up her metal exoskeleton hand and gives a little wave, and the blonde Iris narrows her eyes. What the? And then Iris floors it. The GT zooms into the sunrise, a glorious piece of machinery, beautiful and free, just like Iris. And we'll look at the symbolism.